The Manifesto for Race Equity and Parent Leadership in Early Childhood Systems. In this presentation, you will learn about the Manifesto for Race Equity and Parent Leadership in Early Childhood Systems. See examples of how the 5 commitments of the Manifesto can be used in early childhood systems to create change by breaking barriers to equity and improving collaboration with parents. See examples of what authentic parent engagement and partnership looks like. Learn about the Parent Leadership Network's leadership development process. The Manifesto, where it all began. Oakland, California, 2018. A group of 40 parent leaders and agency staff from 9 communities, with support from CSSP staff and consultants, came together to create the Manifesto for Race Equity and Parent Leadership in Early Childhood Systems. What is the Manifesto and why is it important? It's a tool for families to obtain equity in early childhood systems and agencies, families to feel empowered to transform systems and remove barriers when accessing services, families to increase their power as leaders, how it helps empower parents, hold systems and agencies accountable, transparency, inspire change, each one teach one. Preamble to our manifesto. To ensure that all children have equitable outcomes in education, health, and life, we must view engaging parents and developing their leadership as mission critical. Families want to work with early childhood systems to improve outcomes for their children, but face barriers. This manifesto builds on the groundbreaking work of Strengthening Families, which at its heart is about changing how service providers interact with families to support them in building protective factors. This manifesto and its 5 commitments for change outline our vision, goals, and strategies for change, what we believe. Why race equity and parent engagement? Racism plays a major role in shaping and reinforcing inequitable outcomes for children and families. Authentically engaging parents has great potential to create and expand positive and equitable outcomes for children. Implicit bias, access to opportunities, and power influence how families engage and lead within early childhood systems. Our vision for race equity. Parents are at the center. Parents are participating at all levels. Parents are valued as experts. Parents are powerful leaders. The Manifesto's 5 commitments for change. The Manifesto challenges early childhood systems and agencies to increase equitable outcomes through the adoption of 5 commitments. Challenge racism, embrace parent leadership, prioritize resources, create career pathways, maximize equitable resources. Commitment 1, challenge racism. Do more than just acknowledge that racism is wrong. Don't just preach to the choir. Parents are their kids' first and best teacher. To eliminate barriers, staff leaders of early childhood systems must enhance capacity and skills to challenge racism and bias, provide a welcoming and respectful environment for families. Imagery, defy racism, promote equity. Systems or organizations reflect the community they serve. Equality versus equity. There's equality, equity, liberation, and then reality. Levels of racism: structural, systemic. Historical, social, political, institutional, and cultural factors that contribute to legitimize and maintain racial inequities. Institutional, the practices that perpetuate racial disparities, uphold white supremacy, and serve them to the detriment and harm of persons of color, and keep them in negative cycles, and the policies that generate different outcomes for persons of different races. Individual, an internalized bias that takes place when a person's beliefs, attitudes, fears, behaviors, and actions are both based on and driven by racial biases and prejudices. What do we change first? Our individual beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors? Our agency structures, policies, and norms? The systems? Commitment 2, embrace parent leadership. Agencies and system leaders must create radical shifts in the way parents are seen and included. Action example, support parents to plan and implement ideas, programs, and policies and create their own initiatives. Parent engagement and leadership. First visit, home teacher. Participant, playgroup. Volunteer, classroom helper. Partner, peer educator. Leader, decision maker. Advocate, key influencer. Empowered parents are equal partners, have choices and agency, and can see how they make a difference. Empowered agencies are family-centered, create leadership pathways, and work to eliminate structural barriers. Questions for reflection. What does it look like to engage parents in authentic ways? What's your biggest fear or concern partnering with parents and the community? Commitment 3, prioritize resources. When there's a budget crunch, don't make the mistake of cutting funds for family engagement. To realize the positive impact of parent engagement and leadership, agencies and systems must prioritize the funding, time, and resources to make these efforts effective over time. Resources for capacity building of parents, coordination of organizations. Commitment 4, create career pathways. Change your hiring practices and hire people from the community. Parents don't need letters after their names, they have life experience. To better reflect the families and communities served and expand their opportunities, agencies and systems must create career pathways for parents to enter the early childhood workforce. Eliminate 12 me's sitting around the table when decisions are being made. Commitment 5, maximize equitable outcomes. To maximize equitable outcomes for children and families, agencies and systems must align operations with this goal. Families who are siloed have difficulty building trust. A generational stigma needs to be broken. Whenever a white state worker walked into a home of color, it never went well for the family. Provide data that shows positive changes in outcomes. Collaboration, support, teamwork, communication, trust, motivation, inspiration, success. Collaboration moves at the speed of trust. Quote from Anthony Quinn. Now is a good time to reflect on any questions you may have. Manifesto in action. Presentations to local Orange County parent groups. Inclusion in principles and values of Michigan nonprofits and their boards. Massachusetts statewide family engagement framework. Michigan's Great Start collaboratives have adopted the manifesto. Palm Beach and Guilford organizations created parent positions. Palm Beach and Guilford also had parents participate on their hiring committee for specific positions related to parent engagement. The manifesto is a blueprint for change. How could the manifesto guide your work for each of the 5 commitments? What is already in process? Where is change most needed? What do you feel most passionate about? To download the manifesto, go to https://cssp.org/resource/parent-leader-manifesto/ available in both English and Spanish. Current PLN communities include Multnomah County, Ventura County, Orange County, Palm Beach, Volusia and Flagler counties, Guilford County, Boston, and Hartford. New communities recently added include Whatcom County, Utah County, Kent County, Oakland County, Onondaga County. The Parent Leader Network's purpose and vision. The Parent Leader Network, also known as PLN, provides a space for parents in EC-LINC communities to collaborate with and support each other, represent the parent perspective, and advocate for parent voice and leadership in early childhood systems. The PLN's vision and goals. Guided by the Manifesto, the PLN envisions a transformation in which early childhood systems are centered around families and responsive to their needs, concerns, and ideas so that children can thrive. We work to strengthen parents' leadership and expertise in priority issue areas, increase parents' access to peer-to-peer education support and paid leadership opportunities. What does the PLN's work look like? COFI, Parent-Led Organizing Model and Implementation. COFI stands for Community Organizing and Family Issues. Elect and Rotate Steering Committee. Annual summits led by parents. Monthly calls led by parents. Parent speaking opportunities. The PLN benefits me. I am welcomed, supported, safe, and respected. I connect with and learn from like-minded parents outside my community that are responding to similar challenges. I build confidence and high-level leadership skills and put them into action. I fulfill my passion to support other parents and become a better parent. I lead new initiatives in my community. I grow my voice in my community, leading to other leadership and employment opportunities. The PLN benefits my community. It provides concrete tools for organizing and base building so we can teach others the process of bringing about change. We learned from others to adapt strategies and be innovative during the pandemic. With the PLN, I can offer local leaders new opportunities to connect with a national movement. Supporting parents to advocate in their communities to adopt the manifesto builds the power of their voices. PLN benefits our movement for equity and parent voice. The PLN is a national platform for parents to build leadership, learn from their peers, and bring it back to their communities. The PLN models how to have a movement with parents at the center. The PLN is heightening the conversation around racial equity and parent voice in early childhood systems. With COFI as a leadership development strategy, the PLN has started a peer-to-peer learning movement in diverse communities. The PLN shows agencies how to collaborate more effectively with parents and each other. The PLN meeting agreements are step up, step back, suspend judgment, speak your truth, respect each other's truth, confidentiality, value each other's time, participate, and have fun. Family engagement to leadership continuum. From first teacher to policy advocate in early childhood systems. Rather than a specific destination, family engagement in early childhood programs is a journey. Some families begin and progress through a series of opportunities, gradually becoming leaders and advocates. Others begin their engagement as already experienced leaders. Still others may cycle in and out of opportunities as their life circumstances change. Both families and early childhood systems of care benefit when there is a continuing stream of opportunities for families to engage and take on leadership roles. Telling one parent about their civil rights is really like telling 10 or 20. There is a ripple of sharing information. Parent leader from Family Resource Navigators. Now is a good time to stop and reflect on any questions you may have. Thank you.